What is going on, Dodgers Nation? Doug McCain here. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. The Dodgers signed free agent pitcher Shelby Miller. We're going to tell you everything you need to know. But first, for all the latest Dodgers news and rumors all off-season long, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you really want to support the channel, smash that like button. And as always, I want your takes down below in the comments section. I want all your thoughts and reactions to the Dodgers signing Shelby Miller. And also, will the signing turn out to be something, nothing, or everything? Give me your takes down below. And for all the latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com. A lot of you have been hitting me up saying, hey, D-Mac, when are we going to get some signings? When are we going to get some action? Well, fire up that signing siren because the Dodgers have signed right-handed pitcher Shelby Miller. The news was first reported by Ken Rosenthal, who tweeted out, Dodgers in agreement with free agent right-hander Shelby Miller, pending physical, sources tell The Athletic. And then sometime after, Kylie McDaniel tweeted out, Dodgers have a big league deal with free agent right-handed pitcher Shelby Miller. As Ken Rosenthal said, it's for $1.5 million guaranteed, plus performance bonuses per source. So first things first, right off the bat, it is a $1.5 million guaranteed contract, a major league contract, and he already has 5 years of service time. So that means that he has to remain on the big league roster the entire season, or the Dodgers have to DFA him. So while it is the Andrew Friedman special, the low risk, high reward move, a low money signing, that roster spot is valuable, and the Dodgers will expect him to be on that opening day roster, considering it is a big league deal and he already has that 5 years of service time. So the next question is, why would the Dodgers want to sign Shelby Miller? Why would they want to sign a pitcher that's been injury prone? If you look at his numbers last season with the San Francisco Giants, he was 0-1 with a 6.43 ERA. From 2016 to 2022, he's posted a 7.02 ERA in 65 games, 36 starts across 202 and 2/3 innings pitched. So those numbers, they're ugly. When you consider the fact that he hasn't been effective, he hasn't been able to stay healthy, he's made just 17 appearances at the big league level over the last 3 seasons, and it's not like he's coming off a great stint with the Giants. Like we talked about earlier, he allowed 5 runs in 7 innings of work, did have 14 strikeouts and 3 walks, had only an 8.4 swinging strike rate. But if you watch some of his highlights, especially when he threw those 2 perfect innings last season, he had this knack of getting guys to freeze at strikes in the zone. And yes, it is an incredibly small sample size, just 7 innings of work through 4 games. The Giants, they were irrelevant by the end of last season, so it's not like there were these big-time high-leverage innings in meaningful games. But look at that strikeout rate, 46.7%, and look at that FIP, 0.40. So that definitely is impressive, even though it is a small sample size, and you know the Dodgers considered that. And if you look at his minor league numbers last year with the Yankees and the Giants in AAA, he posted a 3.62 ERA and had a 32.4 strikeout rate in 32 1/3 innings of work. And there was a lot of talk to the Giants. They were just willing to offer him a spring training invite and not a big league contract, and that is when the Dodgers stepped in and signed him. And if you look at his pitch mix, it is very simple. His repertoire at this stage of his career is a 4-seam fastball that averages 94.4 miles per hour and a slider that averages 82.1 miles per hour. If you remember him earlier in his career, when he made an all-star team, he was featuring a cutter, a curveball. He had a more dynamic pitch mix, but he's not that guy anymore. If you remember back in 2015, he was emerging as one of the better starters in the game. He posted 3.02 ERA in 33 starts. The Braves traded him to the Arizona Diamondbacks. If you remember that trade package, it included Dansby Swanson and Ender Inciarte. So, yeah, who could forget that deal? But he's not going to be that guy. So don't expect him to be a starter for the Dodgers. He isn't going to be an Andrew Heaney or a Tyler Anderson. I do think the hope is that he can be a long man out of the Dodgers bullpen and give them some depth and give them multiple innings of relief, but it's unrealistic to expect him to be able to go 4 or 5 innings. I don't think that is the plan because he hasn't thrown for over 100 innings for quite some time. time. So he's trying to reinvent himself with the Dodgers, and that is what they do. That is what Mark Pryor, Josh Bard, Connor McGinnis, and the Dodgers pitching coaching staff, that is what they do. They find a way to optimize what you have. Just look at last season. Look at Yency Almonte. Look at what they did with Evan Phillips. Look at what they did with Chris Martin at the trade deadline. So they will put guys in spots where they can have success. Will he be the next big success story for the Dodgers? This, to me, is one of their most significant reclamation projects. This would be a big turnaround because of his injury history, because of the lack of success that he's had for a long time. He really hasn't been a consistent big leaguer for years, but clearly there's something that they like. And if you look at that fastball spin, it's in the 75th percentile, fastball velocity in the 64th percentile, that extension in the 98th percentile. So think of Phil Bickford, the extension that he gets. So clearly they've identified certain things, certain attributes that they like, and also things that they can correct and take to the next level. And you look at that slider. I think they're going to continue to improve on that slider, keep that pitch mix simple, and have him go out there and be effective at getting guys to freeze at pitches inside the zone. So this is definitely one of the more daring reclamation projects that they've taken on over the last few years. And you can't guarantee success, but I do trust this organization when it comes to these types of projects. And over the last 2 years, he has worked primarily as a reliever. So when you look at his role, do not expect him to come in and be an all-star starting pitcher like he was at one point in his career. He is going to provide depth in that Dodgers bullpen. I don't anticipate him being one of the big-time high-leverage guys. Maybe he can grow into that if everything really works out. But right now, you look at that Dodgers bullpen, it is led by Evan Phillips. Evan Phillips is the head of the spear right now in that Dodgers pen. Blake Trinan, he, of course, is going to miss the entire 2023 season. Yency Almonte is going to be back. Brusdar Graterol, Alex Vesia. They do still have pieces. They could use another guy, and I'm going to do a video tomorrow on Alex Reyes and the idea of bringing him in. But we know that the Dodgers do not like to spend big on relief pitching because you can get them during the season. They're very volatile from year to year. But when you're the Dodgers and you do have the luxury of having a top-tier scouting department, a top-tier analytics department, everything the Dodgers have really is best in the business. And what they do is they find a way to get value that way. And when you do that, then you can take some of that money that you're saving by having guys like Evan Phillips work out and Yency Almonte work out and hopefully Shelby Miller work out. You can take that money and put it into positions where it's tough to find value. Look, you're not going to find very many diamonds in the rough when it comes to starting pitchers or the shortstop position. Yes, you can get a Tyler Anderson at $8 million, but still that's $8 million. So I think the Dodgers, when it comes to the bullpen, that is where they like to save money. And here's another great example. And don't think that a signing like this happens overnight. Look, the Dodgers know more about Shelby Miller than Shelby Miller knows about Shelby Miller, okay? They've been scouting this guy for quite some time, and the Dodgers made a move. And let's hope they turn him into a Shelby Cobra. But let me know down below in the comments section, what is your reaction to the Dodgers signing Shelby Miller? Is it something, nothing, or everything? I want all your takes down below. My name is Doug McCain. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. For all latest Dodgers news and rumors all off-season long, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you want to see us post even more Dodgers content, smash that like button. And as always, think blue, bleed blue, and I'm out.